So this is Updata Analytics running on Factset, and here we have the Factset terminal. So just as you would normally use your Factset running here in the foreground, and you can see it covers all the sort of Factset screens that you'd be used to using in your Factset environment. So Updata Analytics is running on the Factset data. It's really quick in just pulling in the Factset charts. Here we see a list of NASDAQ stocks, for example, and just scrolling down the list pulls in those Factset histories really quickly for you to analyze, and that's one of the really powerful aspects of Updata, is just the speed at which it can pull in the data. In fact, you configure your Factset down here in Market Terminals, and you can see there's a whole range to choose from. You just select your Factset terminal, configure your details, and add it straight away to analyze your Factset data. And in fact, in this system here, I'm running Bloomberg, so I've got Bloomberg feeding in, Icon, Thomson Reuters Icon feeding in as well. So with Updata, it really is data agnostic. It doesn't really matter where the data is coming from. And there's a whole host of analytics techniques, and this is one of the most powerful reasons why Updata users run their data on top of systems like Factset or Bloomberg or Reuters, and that is the ability to do lots of powerful technical analysis. So here we see point and figure charts, market profile charts, or pretty well any analytics technique that you can think of. These are market breadth charts. These are available in this window, where you can do market breadth indicators like advanced decline, bullish percent, all sorts of different indicators. And if you want to do any analysis on any chart, you just literally you can pull up the new chart icon. Here you see it's Factset. I can choose from Bloomberg tickers or Factset. So if you know the code, you can simply just type in the code. So if we look at here, it remembers the codes that you've previously typed in, so it'll go away and get that data, and there's the history straight away. Things like point and figure charts, just hit the Shift and the T keys and it will automatically put those trends and targets on for you. A whole range of chart types that are available to you here. You can see really the sky is the limit. So pretty well any indicator you can think of. So if you want to do more powerful analytics, Updata is really the place to do it. And there's a whole range of tools available to you. We have our own proprietary indicators. There really is no limit to the analysis that you can do. If we take a look at just some of the more powerful things that people like to do with the data, and that is the scanning. So a lot of users use Updata for its powerful scanning capability. So we can just go and grab, let's just do a scan of volume divergence, for example. So we can just run this literally on our list of Factset. This is the NASDAQ 100 list. We run that list, and straight away we see that it's going away, scanning that NASDAQ 100 through all the stocks, and here we're looking for divergence between the on-balance volume and the price. Quite a difficult thing to define on-balance volume, but here we see the scans, and it's running through that list of 100 stocks, and you can run really powerful technical scans, and we'll look at those in a minute. So it's run through the list. We can then go and look at the charts for each of these, and here we see the divergence that it's highlighting. So we see where the volume is here, for example, increasing, but the price is not. So it's picking up that divergence. And divergence is a very hard thing to define mathematically, but you can scan for it in your Updata system. So again, that's a really useful tool. If you want to look at there is a whole list of different highlighters that are available to you. These are all pre-written ones. These are available in our library of scans, but you can also create your own one. So you could create a new one, and you can base this on an indicator. So you can say, okay, I want to scan for pretty well any indicator you can think of, and then you can set the parameters. You can scan for custom indicators, which I'll talk about in a minute. Point and figure scanning, we'll do one of those in a moment as well. Really powerful. patterns, so you can scan for divergence or candlestick patterns. There's a whole range of different patterns there. So again, that's a really valuable aspect. And so if we look at some of the point and figure scans, for example, here we scanned for stocks with percentage upside. So we've said let's look at 0.5% charts with box size 0.5% with upside targets of more than 20%. So it's scanned through and it's found the stocks with more than 20% upside. So we see here that we're returning all the stocks that have got upside targets of more than 20%. And you can make these scans really, really powerful. So that's another reason why a lot of people use Updata. We also have reporting functionality. A lot of people use producing chart books, daily reports out to PDF. So that's really valuable as well. There's also backtesting capability within Updata. We have a library full of trading systems. There's over 1,000 trading systems in the Updata library. So this is a really powerful place to go and get pretty well any trading system or custom indicator that's ever been written, and you can look them up in your Updata system. So again, that's really useful. And if you want to then backtest trading strategies, so for example here we see a trading strategy on 60-minute data from Factset on Amazon. Let's just go and run one of these, so we can actually run a trading system live, see how it actually works. And of course you can test a whole portfolio if you have a trading idea, but if we optimize the parameters, I'm going to do a quick optimization here, and if we look at, say, let's just do between 4 and 8%. I'm trying to work out the most ideal trading stops to use, and if we set the step of 0.5%, so it's going to test between 4 and 8%. Select the instrument. I'm in my Factset tab. I'm going to choose Monster. This is a stock that has traded in a fairly sideways range in recent months. I can see already my results coming in. It's saying 8 and 8, so it's saying it's at the outer end of my my range. If I look at the individual results, here are all the trades. I can take those out to a spreadsheet and I can see the ratios, etc. But I can go straight to the chart, and if I put the trades on the chart, here we see the long short trading across Monster. So it says to use an 8% long and a 6.5% short would have been the most ideal way to trade that over the period. So why not take a trial of Updata running if you've got Factset, or you're an Updata user and you want to look at Factset. This is a new system that you can now plug in, and a really powerful way of using the data in Updata.